Let's take a look at the classic cause and effect that is done in social systems. The typical cause in social systems is who did what to whom. This is the language of traditional thinking. One person's cause ends up being another person's effect. Biggest false assumption is cause and effect occurs together. They only do this in a conference room when you're doing a post-mortem looking backwards, but rarely in reality. They are separated by time, distance, and circumstances. If you look at systems thinking, systems always produce consistent patterns of behavior. You end up with two different types of cycles. A virtuous cycle, which is a reinforcing process, and a vicious cycle, which is a balancing process. Those two together produce an oscillating movement that dampens out towards a stabilizing state or goal. And the delays between cause and effect are those oscillation peaks and valleys. So instead of looking at things, you should look at relationships. Instead of looking at events, you look at patterns. Instead of situations, you look at structures. A reactionary change explains the event, as in symptoms. Forecasting change explains patterns, also known as trends. But if you want fundamental change, you need to explain the structure that caused this problem, and that is a systemic solution. To get a different outcome, change the structure of the system.